Welcome back to another episode of Cabin Fever Astronomy from the Edelman Planetarium. We're hoping for clear skies tonight, April 7th, for the brightest supermoon of the year. Supermoons are full moons that occur when the moon is at perigee, the closest point to Earth in its elliptical orbit. The official term in astronomy for a supermoon is perigee syzygy. Supermoon was first used in 1979 by an astrologer, not an astronomer, to describe a full moon that occurs when the moon is within 90% of its closest possible distance to Earth. The name really gained traction around 2016, when the moon was closer to Earth than it has been in recent history. Though the term supermoon makes the event seem extraordinary, the truth is that the difference between an average full moon and a supermoon is barely noticeable, being just 7% bigger and about 15% brighter. But don't let that discourage you. The moon is always a great object to view, even from cities plagued by light pollution. Full moons are best viewed when they are just rising or setting because they're lower in the sky and appear bigger. This is due to an optical illusion. The moon isn't actually changing in size. When the moon is low in the sky, there are objects in the foreground, like trees and buildings, that give the sky a sense of scale. When the moon is high in the sky, there are no objects to measure against, and our brains trick us into thinking the moon is smaller. You can test this for yourself. Head outside as the moon is rising just after sunset. Hold your thumb in front of your face with your arm outstretched. Cover the moon with your thumb. How big is it in comparison? Half a thumb? The size of your fingernail? Wait a few hours for the moon to rise higher in the sky. Then measure it with your thumb again. It's the same size. You may also notice that the moon changes colors as it rises and sets. It appears pink or orange when it's rising and setting, but is white when high in the sky. This is due to Earth's atmosphere. The moon isn't actually changing color. When the moon is lower in the sky at moonrise or moonset, the light from the moon is going through more of Earth's atmosphere, causing it to appear orange or pink. This is the same effect we see with the sun at sunrise and sunset. I guess the moon is pretty super after all. So head outside tonight and take a look. We'll see you soon for another episode of Cabin Fever Astronomy.